مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hi, grade 8 students, and welcome back to our third and final video for week 4. Open your students book page 73. Our lesson today is devoted to grammar, particularly the passive voice. So the objectives of what we have got one objective for our lesson for today. That's to learn, use, and practice the passive voice. The passive voice. Now let's get started. Shirts are made from cotton. Do we know who made the shirts? Of course, we don't know. Look at the second example. These tables are made in Qatar. Who made the table? Do we know who made the table? Definitely, we don't know. That's called the passive voice. In the passive voice, we focus on the action which has been done, not on the agent. المبني في حالة المبني المجهول يا جماعة نركز على الشيء الذي تم وليس من قام به كما تسمى في اللغة العربية نائب الفاعل. Now look at these example sentences. We're going to study the present simple passive. Look at the active sentences and notice how they are changed to be passive. Start with the subject. Here my mother is the subject. My mother cleans my room. My mother is the subject. Cleans is the verb, and my room is the object. So this is an active sentence. Notice how it is changed to be passive. My room is cleaned. My room is the object is cleaned. Number 2, Ali brings breakfast every day. So we start the sentence with the object breakfast. Breakfast is brought every day. Tourists visit old wrecks. Old wrecks are visited. So how is the passive voice formed? To form the passive voice we use am, is or are plus the past participle. استخدمنا is مع المفرد زي التصريف الثالث. My mother cleans my room. My room مفرد is cleaned. Is مع التصريف الثالث من clean. Ali brings breakfast every day. Breakfast also singular is brought التصريف الثالث من bring. Tourists visit old wrecks. Old wrecks جمع are visited. استخدمنا are مع التصريف الثالث visited. Tourists visit old wrecks. Old wrecks are visited. So that's the formation of the passive voice in the present simple. Now look at these example sentences as well. Active. My mother cleaned my room. This is an active sentence. Notice how it is changed to be a passive. My room was cleaned. Was. Ali brought breakfast every day. Breakfast was brought every day. Tourists visited old wrecks. Old wrecks were visited. لاحظ الجمل هذه في الماضي. بدأنا بالمفعول به اللي هو my room. My room مفرد استخدمنا معه was. والتصريف الثالث من cleaned. Ali brought breakfast every day. Breakfast was brought every day. Tourists visited old wrecks. Old wrecks جمع استخدمنا معه verb to be were visited. يبقى لكي نحول الفعل الماضي إلى المبني المجهول نستخدم was في حالة المفرد were في حالة الجمع مع التصريف الثالث للفعل. We used was or were a verb to be in the simple past plus the past participle forms. Okay. Now the active voice subject. The subject is Mrs. Chan. This is the door or the agent. The active. The verb is washes and the object is the dishes. Mrs. Chan washes the dishes. So this is an active sentence. Now, how, notice how it is changed to be a passive voice. Now we started the sentence with the object, the dishes. The dishes is a plural word. It's a plural. The dishes are washed by Miss Chan. The dishes is a plural. dishes هي كلمة في حالة الجمع استخدم مع كلمة استخدم مع verb to be are washed والفاعل هو Mrs. Chan. The dishes are washed by Mrs. Chan. Our class won the first prize. Our class won the first prize. The first prize was won by our class. الجملة هنا في حالة الماضي won when المضارع أو المصدر when won the first prize was عشان مفرد was won by our class. The first prize was won by our class. Now look at these sentences and decide whether they are active or passive. Joe cleaned his room. Correct. This is an active sentence, as you know. Yes, the problem was solved. Right, passive. Is your hair often cut? Correct, passive. Who is in that room? Correct. Who is, that's an active sentence. Now, activity 2, students book, page 73. Okay, move to step 2, which is to create your rule based on your observation. Okay, present simple. They organize events at my school every year. That's right, events are organized at my school every year. Past, Catherine Ryan Hyde wrote the novel Pay It Forward. The novel Pay It Forward was written by Catherine Ryan Hyde. Okay, so these are example sentences. Now read the examples again and complete the rule. Active voice, subject, main verb, and object. Passive voice, subject, verb, your verb to be, plus the past participle of the main verb. يبقى أنا بنستخدم الفاعل في الأكتف الفاعل والفعل والمفعول. في الباسيف استخدمنا حولنا المفعول به إلى فاعل واستخدمنا جزء من verb to be سواء كان في المضارع am is are وفي الماضي was were زائد التصريف الثالث من الفعل الأساسي. Now exercise C students book page 73. The writer is very famous. His books, yes, his books are read by many people. His books are read by many people. Number 2, Pay It Forward Day isn't celebrated in the autumn, but in the spring. Number 3, right? Who? Yes. Who is? Yes, number 3. Who is? Or we can say who was the film paid for, directed by. We can use it either in the present or in the past. Both are correct. Yes, directed. Number 4, the sea turtle, yes, was rescued by 3 surfers. Number 5, these posters weren't designed by professionals but by students from my school. Number 6, is English spoken in New Zealand? So these are examples. Now my students, we're going to move on to the final task and the final exercise which follows the grammar. That's to guess the word and complete the missing part. Possible, yes? Possible. Yes, Ellie, possible. Yes, the second 2. Cancel. The third one, capital. The fourth one, symbol. Now, so these are a spelling rule. Now let's move on to the multiple choice exercise. The fire, yes, the fire. The fire, out by the fire. The fire, yes, the fire is put out by the firemen. Correct. The fire is put out. Number two, the girls assemble. The girls, yeah, the girls make a sandwich. Make. Okay. Number three, the present was given to me. Was given to me. Correct. Now, I recommend you to do the word wall game at the end of this show. Thank you for listening and have a good day.
مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم